Process to me is actually something that we don't really see. As consumers, we always want the outcome, and we kind of like neglect or forget the whole idea of the process or where the idea derived from. And I think for this year's theme as process, it's nice to actually show the audience how the idea comes about, maybe from pen to paper, paper to material, material to outcome.
For the design installations this year, we have a wide range of different participants coming in. We have fine arts, we have interior design, we have architects, we have performing arts, we even have brands that are coming in as well. Process being the theme of the festival this year, we thought of it as a very unassuming thing that actually designers coming in, they don't really notice it or pay attention to it. So this was something that the participants actually really appreciated, and it's actually very interesting to see how it comes about, through these different mediums.
Our installation for SingaPlural is called Dream a Little. What it does is it tries to show two things that are very integral in our design process as architects. One is to create an idealization, or rather an ideal of a project, which is the dreaming part of the process right at the start of it, which is often the most fun part of it. The other thing that we constantly use in our design process is model making. In our installation, we hope to use these two things to create a dreamscape out of model making techniques.
Polystone is this amazing importer of marble, and Mrs. Miko, she's been around for a long time. Everybody knows her in the industry. When I was walking with Mrs. Ko around Polystone's factory, we were kind of talking about the different types of names of marbles and where they come from, and I started seeing hey, they actually kind of look like food. And we started getting really excited about drawing connections between textures and food. So that kind of led on to this idea of creating sweets and confections out of marble.
To us, we day-to-day dealing with paper in our line of work, we feel it's very an intimate kind of experience. It's like you buy a new book, you flip, you smell, you touch the paper, you feel some form of connection with it. So we wanted this installation to kind of capture this experience but put it in a new perspective. So we thought we see paper, we touch, we smell. What if we can hear what the paper sounds like? For this project, I collaborated with Edwin from Garage Interactive and Victor Loh from Affixens. Each of them contribute a certain skill sets together to collaborate on this installation.
Viatek is made from 100% rubber wood, which is plantation wood from Indonesia. So this is eco-friendly product, which is weatherproof, waterproof, even termite-proof. SingaPlural can approach us. Right? Our companies have some kind of encouragement to collaborate with all the designers to use for other utilization apart from the building materials.
So as Little Tots Group, we are really passionate about sharing our unique perspective through the quirks of the local culture. And we thought that with the usage of this material, we can really try and see how we can infuse stories based on the theme of my hood. So all of us grew up in different parts of Singapore, and that growing up process really influenced our way that we behave and the way we think as designers now.
Trends in a Tent is about the process of styling. So we have two different rooms where we showcase two different styles and how it comes about. We have a main space where we run workshops and where you can actually enjoy a beer or a wine. And we show the process of knitting because we love our hand-knitted proofs that we sell. And we show a video where we explain the difference between styling and design.